The purpose of this video is to show you what you would do if I had assigned the Premier Products exercise on page 150. Instead, you are assigned the Henry Books on 151 and the Alexa Marina on 152, but by demonstrating the first couple questions out of the Premier Products, this will show you what your finished uh, what you turn in or upload to the Dropbox for the Henry Books and the Alexa Mara should look like. So in the Premier Products on 150, it first starts off with number one and tells me to go ahead and create a top level custom view described in review question 2 and display the data. So this is the query that I would write here. But notice what I've done is I've gone ahead and put a comment in above it that says pound QRY1. And that's going to help me differentiate where one query begins and the next one ends. I can't have a blank line because there are multiple commands here. So then I do have a blank line, but then I put in a comment, for pound query 2, and then again a blank line, and then just a comment pound query 3, just so that I can tell where one ends and the next one begins. So I'm going to go ahead and type the code in. You can see I already have it in here. And if I want to actually execute it, I am going to need to make sure I'm on in this case, the Premier schema. So I'm going to double click the Premier schema so that it's selected. Then I'm going to go ahead and highlight or select these lines and execute. And that will create the view, as you can see from the output down here, and selected it here in the data set. It shows me the data. So I have created that view. This my SQL works, so I know that it's good. I'm going to, in the same screen, just go right on to do the second one. So again, this time it says to create the part order view described in review question 3 and to display the data. So here's my commands to create the view, and then here's the two lines to select the view, or excuse me, to display the data in the view. Again, I select it and execute. And again, in my output, I should see that the view is created and selected. Here's my data set. I want to make sure you understand, I don't want to see the data set. I want the command that would display the data. Once you finish all of the exercises that are assigned, you're going to end up with, one query after another, with each one tagged appropriately. When you're all done, you simply want to select all and copy. And then you want to go ahead and go into a text editor, for example, Notepad, and just paste it in there. I think we went through this last week. It's going to work better if you put it into WordPad. And paste it into WordPad like this, and that way I can just grab it and review it from here, or paste it into back into the SQL window appropriately. So if you have any other questions, go ahead and email me, but I think this should explain it all. Thanks.